I've just put my Landy back on the road, and this is the first time out in the wild. It's beautiful scenery up here on the north coast of Scotland today. But I wanted to share with you how much it was to put this Land Rover back on the road for a year. I'm planning to keep it on the road for the full year, and I'm planning to do about 8,000 miles in it. So I've just jotted down a few things, and this is how much it costs to put my Land Rover on the road for a full year. So I'm looking for fuel for 130.9 for about 8,000 miles. I've rounded everything up to the nearest pound. So 27 mpg, sort of around £1,760 for the whole year of fuel. That may be good, that may be bad. We'll get into the figures later on. MOT is due in a few weeks. I've got to get this thing sorted for its MOT to make sure it passes. That's £55. The service I did a few weeks ago, video linked as well. That's £77. Parts throughout the year, I've kind of budgeted about £150, but you don't necessarily need anything. You may need something, you may not. It's kind of like a little bit of a lucky dip, but I'm going to budget £150. The insurance, it's a little bit arbitrary, the insurance, so I'm not going to include it because this is actually classed as a van as well. So if you want to know the insurance for you in your area, go on to the comparison website, click on van insurance and put your details in, Defender 2006 TD5, and you'll find a figure. And then obviously declaring the mods as well, where you live. There's so many factors in insurance, so I'm not going to include it. The VED, Vehicle Excise Duty, i.e. road tax, i.e. vehicle tax, was £345 for the year. This is a van, Euro 3, so it's a little bit cheaper to run than other cars of that era. But the only problem with it being a van is that it is a pain on single carriage road because you can only go 50 miles an hour, and it's especially a pain when there's a lot of average speed cameras on the A9, for example, from Aviemore to Inverness, something like that. But the A9 anyway, it's got a lot of average speed cameras. They're a pain, and you have to go 50 miles an hour on the entirety of it. I've stuck some breakdown insurance on it as well. I don't intend to break down, obviously, but it's nice to have peace of mind when I'm out in the wild as such. I would hate to be broken down somewhere and not being able to be recovered back to my house so I can repair the Landy. So that was £55 with the RAC, no call-out costs either, which is not too bad for the age of it. It's 2006 now, getting on a bit. But yeah, it's not too bad. So all in all, it's roughly about £2,442 as a rough figure to run it for the year. Obviously, minus insurance. Go and get a quote for yourselves. Finally, one good thing about the Land Rover is there is no depreciation. So quite a lot of cars, especially sort of my Cooper as well, there's a lot of depreciation on it as well. We got it sort of pre-registered, so it wasn't too much depreciation in the end, but it still depreciates, whereas this does not. So if you do buy a TD5 or a Puma or any sort of old 300 or 200, it's very rarely going to depreciate, if at all. It's probably not going to appreciate. I've already discussed that in another video, but it's not going to depreciate. So you can also factor that into the running costs. A lot of people do hide away from it. It's a hidden cost as well in actual car ownership. So depreciation is not a factor on this thing. So I hope you like the quick video, and being out here, I'm going to go and get some fresh air and hit for a walk. And hit the like button if you like this, subscribe along if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.